Hey everybody, welcome back to the BulbaSquad. It's your host, me, and your co-host, Zan.
Yep, so today we're actually doing a bit of a different video. We're going to
Mail
be,
day!
mail day. So we don't actually buy product too often anymore. Whoops, I forgot to clear off an Elite Trainer box from a video a while back. But we don't typically buy too much product, at least not at this moment, just because there's not a whole lot of things I'd like to mess around with. But I've got three big things. One is a small little collection of cards we purchased. This is just something from one of the other card games I like to collect personally, and this is a card game I am beginning to get involved in. I'm going to leave the biggest package for last, just because this is going to take up a bunch of space.
Yep.
So first, I wanted to actually show off this to you guys. I know a lot of you guys will not have heard about them, but there are the Pokemon Rumble collection. Sorry, we haven't upgraded our camera yet, but we'll work on it. But the Pokemon Rumble collection. Essentially, these were released alongside the Pokemon Rumble game, but I never grew up.
The one that was released for the Wii.
Yeah, I never grew up with Pokemon personally. I got into it as I became an adult by a sheer coincidence, so I'm not too well versed in this. It's mainly Sarah. So actually, I'm going to let you show these off and talk about your opinion on the cards, because
My first opinion, Zapdos. He looks like a chicken, and I love him. I love the fact that in most of these cards you can see little Pokemon in the background, and they're all just so cute in their little stubby bodies and their stupidly big heads.
Oh, and fun fact, only a handful of them are holographic, like this one. I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, but this is one of the few that are holographic.
Mm-hmm. It's like that one and Pikachu and I think maybe one more.
Yeah. Honestly, I was up for purchasing this collection simply because it had one of the Gyarados I wanted. These cards aren't terribly valuable. Like, they are a little bit just because they're not incredibly easy to find, but they're extremely niche. There's a lot of... You have to be a special person to really be able to appreciate these arts. Just look at them. Like, it's the same thing like the Snap promos, which, for those of you that didn't know, are some very rare cards that just never surface. Me and Sarah literally just became aware that there's actually 3 more that we didn't even know existed.
Yes, there's special ones that were released only in Japan. It was a Pachirisu, a Krogunk, and an Eevee. And the Krogunk has a Munchlax in the background behind him, so I very much want that one the most.
Alright, so we're going to pop this one open. This one's actually from Yu-Gi-Oh!
No fear of cutting the cards at all.
Nope, because I knew I won. Ah, no, they stuck them all in one thing. I hate when they do that, especially because I didn't buy these because I play the game. I bought them because I collect. We'll have to see their condition, because I might end up returning it. Now I'm happy I actually recorded this. Let's see, can I pop these open?
Yeah, it might be easier with the scissors.
Yeah, I'll pop them open. I am very not happy with this. I absolutely hate when sellers do this. Like, there is no reason.
Well, other than a shortage of all the plastic to make these things.
I mean, at that point, you shouldn't even be selling online. If you're too poor to shell out that extra cash. Honestly. Oh, man. Like, I was gonna grade these too, not because I wanted to flip them, but I can't even get it out of here. You know what? This is a perfect example of what not to do when shipping cards. Because then you can make your buyers do surgery. Oh man, it's so... Look at that. I cut the edge off and I can't even pull them out.
They're so stiff.
There we go.
Look, you know, they glued them in there.
They're gonna be just destroyed. Looking at them. Yeah, all the edges got bent up. We'll see. Honestly, that really put a damper on my day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these or not. Regardless, this fellow seems to be running short on penny sleeves, so I will do him the favor and lend him 1/10 of a cent right here. All right, I want that 1/10 of a cent back whenever I ask for my refund. Yeah, please, people, if you ever sell cards, for the love of God, do not do what this guy did right here, because this was awful. The only reason I'm thinking of keeping them is, again, these were just for my collection, and it doesn't seem like the gold actually got damaged. A lot of people didn't like these, but I honestly, as soon as I saw them, I ended up having to buy them. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, it doesn't do them justice, but they're very gold and shiny. Yes, I am into very shiny cardboard. Shinier the better.
And these come out of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Maximum Gold boxes. You can find them at Walmart and Target.
Yep, and right now they're not. It's actually not too difficult to find. There is high demand for it because overall it's a really pretty set.
But you get like...
I even had my PSA sleeves here ready to slap them up, but I'm gonna take a closer look at them later. Now, this big old package. For those of you that don't follow Alpha Investments, Rudy, to his patrons, offered the chance to purchase promotional kits for Flesh and Blood. I personally haven't been all that interested in Flesh and Blood. However, I was hearing a lot of good things about the card game itself, so I thought, you know what, I'll check it out. I'm in the market for a card game I can play and enjoy with Sarah and other people.
He doesn't play Pokemon.
So yeah, Pokemon just sucks. It's boring. Straight up. And I don't like Magic personally, just because it's just... I don't like the card art. But Flesh and Blood, I prefer the card art greatly. Let me actually put these back together. And so, for those... I know someone's going to ask. I am not investing in Flesh and Blood personally, just because I'm not well versed in it, and I believe in stick to what you're good at, otherwise you're just waiting to get burned. Alright, we're just going to admire this part first. So this is the Rudy play... Oh, there it is.
Oh,
The
that is
promo
really nice.
card. It is, what's it called? The Crazy Brew. Yeah, according to Rudy, there's only 2,000 of these copies made.
Nice.
There will never be any more made. Which overall, the protection was solid. Can say I am content with how well he protected them. You know what, actually, considering there's only 2,000 copies of this thing, wherever the scissors, give them back. There's a reason I brought them out here and I had PSA sleeves. Oh yeah, you guys get to see how I do these. I don't like to stick them in there because, honestly, the easier it is for them to handle, the better, because it just means less chances for damage. So I'll cut the side off of it just like this. Then I'll just slide them right in. Just grab them, slide them right in, right into that corner. Yeah, some people worry that maybe it'll slide out, but just...
We've tested it. We've thrown it across the room.
Yeah, I've stuck other cards in it. I've frisbeed it. It doesn't fly out. If anything, in my opinion, this is better than the whole pull tab method, just because this way, it's less difficult. You don't have to do the whole, like, all right, we're going to pry it open a little bit, slide it in and out. No, it's just you pop it open, pull it out. Simple. Perfect. And if you worry about dust or anything getting in, just stick it in a drawer. That's what I do, honestly. I'm very content with this. Funny story behind all this. I'm actually upset with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards because Rudy's package, which shipped out like almost 10 days later, got here first. Here we go. The playmat. Oh man, I love this thing. Okay, yeah, my horrible camera does not do it justice. I love it. Oh wait, is that? Okay, yeah, that's magic down in the bottom for those of you that can't see. Is that magic? No. Oh no, it's various Flesh and Blood booster boxes.
I just realized that's a bunch of tacos.
Yeah, it's a bunch of his conveyor belt of tacos because he gives them to all the Timmies. All right, so I'm gonna put this away. This is probably gonna be the new background for a little while, guys. So I hope you guys like that mat.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing it a lot.
And sorry, I got very off track a bit ago. I do not do Flesh and Blood for investment because I'm not educated. Perhaps after I play it and get used to it, I will be into it. But some information on Flesh and Blood. Essentially, a group of guys decided to create a TCG and follow in the footsteps of Magic, and they Welcome to Wraith, or Wrath, I can't remember how it's pronounced, is their first set. It's essentially their alpha set. And then they created the alpha and beta run. I believe it was alpha and beta. I might be wrong about that, but I know the first run had all the shiny gold foils, extended arts, yada yada. And unlimited is just meant for the players to enjoy. So that's why I decided to purchase this. Flesh and Blood for a while, it just wasn't doing anything. Right now, if you go look up the Welcome to Wraith Alpha Booster Box or First Edition Booster Box,
I think it's first edition.
it's somewhere in the I think it's running around above $1,000 now. There are some patrons for Rudy, who Rudy offers this little kit to people. He had, I don't remember what it was last time, but it's essentially 3 booster boxes along with whatever else he throws in there for value, and he offers them to the patrons. And so the patrons took the 4 promotional kits from last year and sold them, and they cleared in pure profit around $15,000.
Not 1,500, 15,000?
Yes, $15,000.
Oh, okay.
It was absurd. And now everyone's interested in it. Everyone wants in on Flesh and Blood, but Unlimited is not investable. They specifically made it so that the first edition is where you would hold value, where you would essentially put your money and park it for a while. And Unlimited, they reserve the right to reprint it as many times as they need to in order to satisfy the player base. I don't think I'm going to do an opening over this because I'm a Pokemon-based channel, but this is essentially my mail. That Rudy playmat, fun fact, the last one, I think it came with the first kits. The last one is selling for about $100 now because people wanted it. And I have a feeling this card is going to be selling for a decent bit. And this playmat, I can tell you right now, there's already been people offering left and right for the playmat from anyone that they know purchase this kit.
How many did he offer up? 800?
800 kits, and I think he has 1,000 playmats, of which there's a couple that got damaged, but there's only 2,000 of these cards, which I think it was between him and, it might have been Channel Fireball, but it was another channel that have all the copies. And so the creators of Flesh and Blood themselves said they will never print more of this card, and there will never be more of the playmats. So I hope you guys enjoyed the mail. I wanted to just share this with you guys because,
Why not?
yeah, I just wanted to show I may be an investor and all that with Pokemon, Evil Flipper, but I do collect. I enjoy my card games and I like to diversify. I want to show that if you are doing this game for just pure money, you might have a harder time just because, again, look at my knowledge. I know a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just told you a nice backstory on Flesh and Blood and what I know, and that was never research for me. This was just my hobby. I enjoyed it. Same thing with these. These, if I grade them, these things actually came in practically gem mint. I'd say the lowest grade is like an 8, maybe a 7 at worst. These are all niche, but I don't care. These are somewhat rare, but very nice and unique cards. So again, I'm happy.
Really nice in a display case I eventually make.
Yep. So thank you guys if you managed to make it this far into the video and actually see this opening. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.